Hello, Grandpa here. I'm trying to find a location to put our home. I'm looking around all over the area. Like to find a nice location. So let's see what we can come up with here. It's time for us to build a house in this area. Like something with a nice view, but I also want to be in the swamp. I like the swamp. So hopefully I can find something I like. I think right back here behind the village is an ideal location. It's going to take some prep work, but I think we can make it work. So let's get busy. Well, the first things I need to do is clear some brush out of here, some of the trees, leaves, all that stuff, so we can get access to the back end. And I'll have to make it safe for the villagers so they can't escape while I'm doing that. The hoe is a great tool to use to clear lots and lots of leaves. It really helps here in the mangroves. Definitely a lot of work clearing out the mangroves here. We'll replant ones as we need them. Also have to make sure I patch up any holes that I make so they don't have villagers running amok in here. I'm also trying to collect all the resources I can to use in the build later on. Plan on using lots of mangrove wood, jungle trees, local things, just like we did in the other buildings. As you can see by the gap, we're working our way back towards the left from here. I want to go clear back to that hill. There's a big hill back in there. So, we just have to keep working away at it. Now that we're getting back into the water, I thought it was time. I'm going to try to make a bamboo wall to keep the villagers back because we're going to still clear out a lot of those things. So I'm starting to prepare for that. As you can tell, I haven't really done any pre-planning for this. I just got an idea in my head what I want to do. So I'm going to start to work to carry it out. Need to string a block of bamboo down through here to act as a wall. I want it to go clear down to the ground level. To save on bamboo, I'm using other blocks I'm going to repurpose them to get them down to the ground. As long as I don't see them from the surface, should be fine. It still acts as a barrier.
And I put the finishing touches on the wall for now. Want to make sure it was secure. After the wall, it was time to start filling in dirt for our base over here, or flooring. Need to fill in dirt, remove more trees, more obstructions, so we started that task. Took quite a while, lots of dirt, lots of mud, lots of all kinds of stuff. Next, I started working my way back to the cliff edge. I want to claim most of this area, clear back to the cliff edge. And we need to clear out just a large area for us to start working in. And we just continue working, trying to make it flat and leave as much terrain as we can possibly.
Get all flat, and then we'll decide how we're going to get up so we can raise it. Make it look kind of natural if I can.
Wasn't sure if I was going to build up dirt to raise it up or what we're going to do quite yet. I'm not sure. And after clearing, I decided to build a deck. Up to the level I wanted the house, and I'll build the house from there. Whether I leave it as a deck or change it, doesn't matter. It'll get us up to where we need to build.
Go Jellycat.
Yep.
When I first heard it called a Jellycat, I didn't know what that was. Then we started watching Scar, and I heard the story about how they put his cat in the game, Jelly.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
We continue prepping the area.
I finished the platform yesterday. Hope it was okay.
It's fine. We need to do that anyway. We'll just keep working on it until we get it where we want it.
I made it rectangular.
I closed up an area on the back wall where we had lots of Enderman spawning for some reason. I don't want that to be an issue going forward. It's like killed the ones that were in there and lit it up.
We should go in there and light it up.
Yeah, I'm going to take the deck all the way back to the back wall here. Give us as much room as we can possibly get. And I attempted to make the area underneath the deck look as natural as possible. I made a walkway out of some blocks so we could get clear to the back. And also placed blocks underneath the deck to make it look like it had been there for a long time. And I put some plants and vines and things like that under there too. Wandering Trader was just a bonus. And I continued adding things. I wanted to make it look as natural under here as possible. Once back up on the top deck, I decided to make a little farming area at the rear. And I'm going to build a little small house up here and bring up a farmer. Let him work up here. Give us some life up here. And while working up here, I got some visitors.
What the hell is that noise?
Phantom. That's alright, let me kill a couple. Hoping to get a phantom membrane. Didn't get any there. Shouldn't come out this early.
Well, it's dark.
Yeah, we've slept within 3 days. That's the only one I see.
So you're gonna put in this grass part.
Do what?
What are you gonna put in this dirt part?
Farm, and I'm gonna bring a villager up there. I'm gonna build him a little house up there. That wood platform. Farmer back here farm it. Put some stuff in there for him. I continued to work below while Grandma helped out above, helping with the farmer's house and those things. I put dirt down here so we can dig more than one level, put some water down, whatever we need to do, and it won't fall through. So it's got a double layer of dirt under the farm.
I looked in that hole up there. There's no access to any cave or anything back there.
Mm.
It's that hole right above that composter.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there.
Okay. Put a little house on that platform if you want. Something big to put a bed and something on it.
What, for the villager?
Mm-hmm. Did you use bamboo or something because it's got a lot of red? Or oak or whatever. Jungle would look pretty too. So I started working on the field and Grandma started working on the building up here. Next I laid out the foundation for the house. Used a combination of wool and stripped jungle logs. Changing it around to suit my needs here. Since I had no pre-planning, I'm just going around trying to figure out where to put the blocks, what we're going to have up here. Got the inspiration as Bill watching Mythical Sausage videos. I have a link to the video that gave me the inspiration for this layout. I don't duplicate it block to block. I got an idea of the layout and I'm coming out and just trying to work it out. Keep a couple of the designs he had in there and build my own thing more or less. But it's definitely based on his video that I'll have linked. And I continue till I get the layout pretty much like I want to start with it. Then we'll modify it from here. Just take your time when you're doing this. If you want to change something, change it. I'll probably change it several times before we're finished with it. Some people go in to test creative worlds and put the things in there, get them all sorted out. I'm just doing it on the fly, as most people like us while we're playing will do. Just having fun playing Minecraft. After I got the outline about where I wanted it, I started using wood and putting up pillars, things like that. For my color palette, I decided to use stripped jungle wood, mud bricks, mangrove wood planks, various components of those blocks. I think it come up with a pleasing looking building. And I continued working on the base structure, changing things as I went. Fit the platform, change the platform, different things to make things look how I wanted the final result to look. For the flooring on the first floor, I decided to use jungle wood planks, blocks, and slabs. Except for the porch area, I decided to use mud bricks for that area. And after another round of phantoms, I kept working on the building. Probably when I want to farm phantoms, I won't be able to find any. And now it's time for us to have a little review. Let's show you what we've been up to. We've been working on a building for our main residence for this area. So let's show you what we've done so far and the point we're at right now. Okay, come back here. You'll see the wall has changed. We now have a wall back here. Decided to build back in this area over here. We got a good part of it done. That's going to be our main structure up there on top. We built it back here in the swamp. Get the basic layout done. This was inspired by a build from J Mythical Sausage. I took some of the cues from that, and then I just constructed it myself without watching the video that much. I mean, I got the basic idea and a couple of the ideas from it, and I took it off from there. So it's a little different than what he had, but it was inspired by one of his builds. He had a tutorial that I liked. So I built this platform. Let me show you underneath the platform. We added all this dirt here to bring it out further. We didn't take it all the way. I wanted it to look kind of natural under here, kind of like a cave. So we went and got glowberries. We put up a lot of this stuff. So this side over here completely cleared out, and then I started adding all this stuff. Over on the other side, we left some of the trees and stuff, and just when we expanded the deck over that way, so I didn't have to add a lot there. Right through here, there's a little walkway. It's broke up with some different things, but you can get all the way through it. It just takes you to the back wall over here in case you need to get over here. So you can walk all the way to it. It may drip into water a little bit, but that was the intention. I don't know if we can get up through there. No, those just come down. I'll put those up there just to add to the ambience. But this is what we did for underneath. And I may end up putting more blocks. Like I put those blocks up there to kind of hide the deck. But maybe not. It looks kind of nice like this. We may leave it like this. Grandma constructed the fence. She already had some of it here. And she's got a pathway this way to go, if we want to go this way, to back over to the, if I can see it. There. Come back over this way, we can get around to the buildings over here without going through the village itself. Now go show them what you did in the back of the building there, Donna, or Grandma.
What do you mean?
In the back of the new house, show them that area.
Oh, yes. Well, we decided to add a couple villagers.
Put some stuff up on those so I can see to get through here.
Got a couple farmers. We transported them from the main village. And lo and behold, while they were over here, they had a baby, swamp baby, and he became a what do you call these guys?
Leather worker.
Leather worker. I didn't intend to have 3 villagers over here, but he showed up one day, and so I had to make the building that they reside in a little bit bigger to add a 3rd bed.
It's nice about the leather workers. We didn't have one. You can get the leather boots or dyed. You can get some other dyed leather. You can sell leather to them. And you can get saddles from them as well and horse armor. So that's nice. You can also sell... I doubt that we'll sell any scoots to them. But... So, they're a worthwhile addition.
So they're back here just working away.
We closed up the back. There was Enderman spawning back in there, so we lit it up and closed it up and tried to make it look natural. So it just comes to an end here. This part of the structure back here, you can get out through this side. I got these trapdoors up, so even if we accidentally leave a gate open, one of the villagers can't get out. Same way, this door goes underneath the building. I think I'll probably end up putting storage and stuff down here. This is underneath the actual building itself. See, it comes up to the top of the steps here. You can't get into the building that way. I may put a stair steps or something in here, but there's a step on either side you can get into. Still got to put a roof on it. I don't know. I was toying with the idea of making a 2nd floor. I'm not sure. This is a little deck, and that was inspired by Mythical Sausage build. So it's kind of recessed this part of the building and makes it look nicer. And we'll have several rooms we'll be able to decorate. Put as many windows around as we could so we can see things. Actually see the campfire over there. And right over there is the iron mine. Or the iron farm. You can see a lot of the village from here. So I still got to work on the roof. Still got a lot to do. This is the point we're at right now. Hopefully we'll finish it today and we'll put out the video. Oops. First I brought my animals up here. So that's where we're at this time and place. These are trees. I may make this look a little, not just so flat. I had it that way because I was over here working. I'd like to be able to see the cherry tree. That's one of the reasons I flattened it out, but I need to add some texture to it so it's not just all big and flat. I don't want to tear it all up. And fall down to my death. So now I'm going to try to finish the roof up. It's going to be a challenge. So let's see how we do. I need to turn this deep slate into cobbled deep slate so I can make different type of blocks out of it. It's also a nice viewpoint up here. Seeing the village plus what we have done with the house so far. Here you can see the general format of the building. I have a little room over here. Room there. We could expand out either way if we want. I think that'll be plenty of room for us right now. Then I started placing the blocks for the roof. This took a long time. I had Changed several things as I was doing it. Changed layouts. Ended up removing most of the roof a couple times. Just trying to make it all fit together and look nice. Looked really wonky a couple times. Because I didn't follow. I built the house freehand with the inspiration of Mythical Sausage's build, but I didn't build it block for block. He had it all laid out really nice where his roof went on really pretty. This wasn't the case here. I had to wing it. And it was a lot of fun though. Definitely don't be afraid to do that kind of thing. If you don't like it, tear it down, start again. That's what I did several times. Hey, no comments from the peanut gallery down there. It's harder than it looks. It's funny as you're building something like this, you're thinking, oh, that looks pretty good. Until you go back from a distance and take a look at it. So after the 4-3 build, I declare he's done. So let's go over and take a look at it from the cherry trees over here, see what it looks like. And as I climb up on the cherry trees, Grandma comes to join me. And we take a first look at the top of our new home. Not perfect, but don't look too bad. I like the right side to be a little bit taller, especially the middle one. We'll work on that.
I like it.
Oh, too bad. And this is a great time for us to take a final tour. We don't have the interior done yet, but we'll show you what all we've done. Grandma's been working on some things as well while I was doing the roof. Okay, now Grandma and myself would like to show you the house and what we've done. Let's start by just going over and seeing what we did over here on the outside. This is jungle wood, stripped jungle wood. We have blocks in here. We got a little deck up here. It's got an overhead, a little awning. You can come in the front door here. See, we haven't done the furniture yet. There'll be a room back here. It's where we sleep now. But maybe a bedroom, maybe something else. We're not sure yet. We'll work on it. Back there's our villagers. I put as many windows in as we could. You can see out all the different directions. There's a room back here. Don't let Grandma show you what she did here.
So I moved all the storage downstairs. Took everything out of the other building and organized it. And we got the wood section over here. And then the ores, dirt, and then the mangrove and the vegetation section. And then over here is all the precious metals, and the stuff on this side is the nether stuff.
Cool, that way we won't have to run back and forth to the other building, and we can repurpose that one.
Which I already have.
Let's go outside here.
No exit in the back here. Probably have to fix that. I'm going to exit out the side. This goes to the deck that you saw earlier. Let me go up, see if I got, yeah, I got some scaffolding on it. Let me show you what we've done with the roof up here. Had to rebuild it several times, as I mentioned. I wanted this center section here. So
Boomer just went on top of the roof with you.
That's all right. So I squared it off, or rectangled it off, so it'd have a nice peak here. Just a flat roof over in this section here for now. Might build something else up here, like some dormers and stuff, and open it up a sort of a loft area. I'm not sure. We'll work on that. This section here, I was able to make a roof here and then mold this one into that section back there. This is the one I had to rebuild several times. It just, originally I had it flat. It just didn't look very good. I'd like to have it up higher. This is as high as it needs to be, but it would look better if this section here was up higher than this section over there, which is not quite there. But for now, it works. And it doesn't look too bad. Of course, we got our villagers back there. We haven't done a whole lot with them. But we spent a couple days working on this.
We'll put Boomer back in the house.
I will. Boomer goes where Boomer wants to go. Always follow me. There you are, Boom. Had him down in the basement. I wanted to get him up out of the basement. So, I'll go down. I don't know if we've done much more down below, actually. We'll go down and take a look at it real quick. Grandma made the fence bigger back here, or the wall. She extended it way out, and we'll go look at that from the other side. This looks pretty much the same as the last time you saw it. I took most of this diorite out. We can come back here to go clear back if we need to get into the wall back here. Still got the fish and everything in here that came in here. We want to keep it looking as natural as possible. Probably need to do something with the deck back here a little further. Haven't done anything with that yet. But we're proud of what we did. I think overall it looks pretty nice. Never had a house in a swamp, so it'd be kind of nice having one here.
So you want to go see what I did to the storage building?
Sure.
Since I moved everything out of the storage building, I repurposed the storage building. And made a mini smelter.
How's that work?
So you've got hoppers underneath the furnaces that lead over to this chest. Then you have 2 rail lines, one on top, and then you have hoppers on top of the furnaces and hoppers on the back side of the furnaces. And the bottom rail feeds the fuel and the top rail feeds the stuff that you're going to smelt. And it's all controlled by levers on the end down here.
Let me go get something you can smell, and you can demonstrate it. See, she built the wall clear over this way further.
Well, what I did is I took the center wall down, and since we didn't have need any chests or nothing in here, I did this. We were in need of a smelter anyway.
Pretty much all this. No, I'll just get some stone or something.
Yeah, I think I smelted almost everything.
Well, we'll smelt some cobblestone. Make it regular stone. Yeah, we
There's
planted all
tons.
these extra trees to make it look a lot nicer because we cut down a lot of them. I put some cherry trees back here. We put more mangrove trees. That's a really big one grew there. Looks nice. I think it looks nice anyway.
Oh, you didn't happen to bring any,
Paul.
well, let me see if there's any in the furnace. There's still some left in the furnaces.
Okay.
So we're okay.
Some in the box over there too, isn't there? There's
Not
the
in here anymore.
There's the blocks. Give you a couple, 3 stacks of them. Show them how it works.
All right, so we put the, this one gets the items that you're going to smelt.
We'll go ahead and take the
So-
coal out and put it back in too. You put the
Alright, so
items
then-
in the cart on this side that you want to smelt.
Yeah, you can show them that already. And then the coal goes in the back one.
Mm.
Because the coal feeds for the furnace.
See,
And
she's got the blocks in there. So she got the coal in here.
And all you do is turn the lever on back there, and then I'll turn the one off here.
Bottom one spreads the coal out evenly in the furnaces, and the top one spreads the stone.
And it's noisy.
They each have about the same amount of stone. But you don't have to do the same thing. Put a bunch of different items in there. It may hold up a while until it finishes what's in there. But it'll go ahead and smelt everything you throw in there. And we're getting regular stone out of it. You can take the regular stone, like you can make bricks out of it, and put it back through there, and you can get cracked bricks.
And actually, you get smooth stone first.
Yeah. So that's a pretty nice addition.
So that's how that works. And we can use this to, instead of just feeding one furnace one at a time, you can put different kinds of items in it and smelt it. So you can smelt iron and gold at the same time or whatever. So you don't have to keep emptying the furnace all the time when you want to cook something.
Well, that's cool.
And then the results go in this box at the end.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you really liked it, consider leaving us a like. Consider subscribing to our channel. This is Grandma and Grandpa signing out. We'll see you on the next episode. Have a good weekend.